Hi everybody, thank you very much for joining me for this tarot read. Alrighty guys, so we're going to go ahead and jump into it. Remember guys, this is going to be a general read, so it may or may not resonate with you. That's just fine. If these messages are for you, you're going to know it. They're just going to feel right. Also, we are going to draw an energy card at the end of this read too. Stillness. This card, this energy that comes from this card is extremely current. I feel a lot of obviously reflecting in this card. Somebody is reflecting on the past. Reflecting on the past. Somebody's in a bit of a healing process. Flow. Transmutation. You know, a lot of times I see a phoenix as a very positive thing of like this, sort of like this rebirth. You know, when we're healing, we're moving forward and we sort of learn from whatever lessons have to be learned, and then are able to sort of let go of the past and be different, sort of move on to the next stage of evolution. This is not the vibe that I get in this card for this read. This is like a change that somebody didn't see coming. It's like a change in somebody else. I do feel we are going to be talking about a romantic relationship that people had. One of these parties is the one that changed. One of these parties is somebody who's not what they were. And I feel like somebody still tried to make it work for quite a while. This is where the flexibility comes into this willow spirit. It's like, you know, and that's what I feel is like this love started a certain way and then somebody changed. But those memories were sort of set in place of what it was in the beginning, almost like a honeymoon period. And this is why someone was so willing to be flexible in this passage. They traveled. Somebody traveled actually to be able to be with this person that they love. And then see, not only the person that they love changed, I feel like they changed a little bit here too. I see the word isolated. I feel like this is part of because of the behavior from the other person. It's almost like if they were a man, they were like this Prince Charming. And this somebody fell in love with this Prince Charming is what we'll call them. And then this Prince Charming said, hey, let's go move over here. This is where I'm from, or this is where I want to live, or I got a good job here. I sort of take them away from their support system, take them away from their family base, so you get them alone, get them isolated. And that's where this transmutation comes in. That's where this transformation comes in. And somebody like flips. And now it goes from like Prince Charming to like something like a wicked witch or something, right? We're like completely different. It's like this person still remembers falling in love with that sort of like that Prince Charming energy. That's somebody who's sort of like everything they wanted in a partner, but that's not what they're getting anymore. Activation. Oh, and this is on purpose. That's really awful. I don't like saying that out loud. This is what I feel in this card is whoever this Prince Charming type energy is. This is like an illusion they actually create to rope people in. This is not the first time they've done this in a relationship, and it will not be the last. This is sort of what this person does. Their true self is not a very nasty, or is not a very nice self. It's a very nasty self. It's somebody who is abusive. I definitely see the word abusive in my mind. This is not somebody who you want to spend a whole lot of time with. I feel like it definitely drains self-confidence, which is part of their way of controlling people too. I feel like somebody was very patient with them too. This is part of this flexibility, this patience. It was like, I remember what it was when we started going together. I remember what it was in the beginning and sort of trying to hang on to that and thinking maybe this person will get better. In this energy card though, like, this is where I feel like abusive too. This might have even been physically abusive. Like this person's true self, whether it's a female or a male, this person's true self was extremely ugly. Was extremely ugly and controlling. And it took a lot of courage for someone to leave because someone was now completely outside of their familiar comfort zone. They were away from family. They were away from friends. They had been isolated. And I do feel like that had happened for quite a while. So it took a lot of courage to pack a bag and leave. And I do feel that that's the way it happened. They had to pack their stuff and they had to leave. I do feel like there were things too they had to leave behind, because it was like a just having to get the hell out of there kind of thing. I do feel healing the stillness, this new beginning. This is for this person. It's part of their healing process moving forward. Like they've been able to come back to family. I do feel they've been able to come back to family, to come back to their sort of original support system and where they're from. I do feel like faith is big to this person too. I don't know if it always has been, but very much now faith is important to them. I don't know if this is a particular religion or if this is just their own set of spiritual beliefs. I do see the word angels though too, so I feel like this is something that they identify with and something that they take courage in. It's something they take strength in. It's something that brings them comfort as well. This person is definitely going through a change. They're not going to be who they were before all of this started. I feel like there was a level of innocence from before all of this happened. I do feel like this has left a bit of a scar. And it's a wound that is going to sort of continue to heal over time, but they are changing as well. Chaos. You know, that energy they had to walk away from, that was chaos. That was chaos. Keeps coming back though. I almost feel like whoever that abusive partner is, they're like still reaching out or trying to reach out. Like, I've changed. I can do better. Forgive me. I love you. I feel like there's still something there. Like, it's not, they've moved on. That relationship came to an end. They're healing, but it's like that destructive energy is still lingering. It's like it's still reaching out to them. It's still lingering. I do feel like this person, I said this, I see refuge, I see retreat. This is like they've really had to get away. I feel a lot of damage got done, not just to somebody's self-esteem. Like, there are some real hurts that happen here. This is going to take somebody quite a while to heal from. And maybe this is why we have miracles and sort of like this faith. This is part of sort of what's giving them strength and moving forward, because this isn't like just a regular shitty relationship that came to an end. There was heavy abuse in this. So this is taking a lot of time. I also feel this gratitude card applies to their situation now with their family and their close friends. I feel like they have a very strong support system now that helps to keep them from getting drawn back into this crap, because I do feel like somebody's trying to draw them back in. I do feel like for them, this is a time of empowerment. It's a time of evolution. It's a time of healing and of growth. But it is a process that's going to go on for some time. This is not an overnight. This is not a couple months. I feel like this healing is going to take probably over a year, at least. This is going to be a process, and somebody's moving forward and feeling, the word safe comes to my mind, like feeling safe. I don't know that they feel safe alone in the company of too many people. Like, you know, their family, their close friends, but people that they don't know. I feel like it makes them really uncomfortable, and it is because of the level of abuse that they suffered. Yeah, this period of healing for them, this is about them getting their feet back under them. The healing, the finding stability, finding inner strength. And they do have a bright future ahead, because whoever this person is, and I can feel that right from that very first card, they have a soft energy. This person has a very soft, caring and generous energy. It's almost like, might sound silly, but I see like flowers when I think of their energy, like beautiful flowers, but they're also, flowers can be a little fragile, right? So you got to be careful with them. This is somebody whose beautifulness needs to be nurtured. It's someone whose kindness should be nurtured. It's someone who, and that's what I felt, is this level of innocence before they got into this relationship. It's like they didn't realize people could be like this. So they let their true beautiful self shine through. And this person they're a beautiful person. They have a wonderful personality. So soft, so caring, so kind. And it's like that got completely stomped on. Completely stomped on by this other person. And I still feel that energy popping back. I still feel that energy popping back, like someone is trying to pull them back in. They have purity too. And they will never get back to what they were. This person who's healing, they will never be that level of innocent again, having gone through this. That's why I can feel in the cards too, like this will leave a pretty deep scar. It doesn't mean that it won't heal to the point that they can't find all kinds of abundance and happiness in their life, and if they're wanting to find somebody to marry and have babies and buy a home with and all that kind of stuff, it doesn't mean they can't have that. But this period in time is going to be a real struggle for them to be able to do some pretty heavy healing within themselves to be able to move forward into that next stage. That next stage is not coming tomorrow or the next day or right around the corner. That's going to be something that's farther in the future for them because of this, because the level and degree of healing that they have to do. Yeah, that Chariot card, it's about perseverance, moving forward, 8 of Swords. This person's still reaching out to them. This abusive person is still reaching out to them, telling them lies, trying to pull them back into this 8 of Swords. They really are trying to pull them back into this 8 of Swords. This person's already starting to move forward, sort of finding this 7 of Pentacles, finding abundance, starting to move into their healing. And I just keep feeling like family, friends are giving them the strength to keep repelling this nasty energy. And this person, oh, they're good. This abuser is very manipulative because this 5 of Pentacles does represent how this person who suffered the abuse is healing right now. And sort of this feeling of, I don't want to say being out in the cold, because on some levels they have a lot of support, but there's a lot of healing to be done. And then this abuser comes back and sort of presents themselves like this Knight of Cups. And Cups is all about emotion. This person's very emotionally manipulative. They know what words to say to try and draw this person back in, because they kept them isolated for a long time. They abused them for a very long time. This is a pattern of behavior that they run until somebody has had enough, until somebody can't take anymore and someone finds the courage to leave. This is like a continuing thread in their relationships. This is how they have relationships with other people. It's not an even give and take. It's not this 6 of Pentacles. I feel like this is part of the shit they're peddling. I've changed my ways. Give me a chance to prove that I've changed. This person has not changed. They're being emotionally manipulative. They're trying to prey on this person's heart. They're trying to prey on their emotions to try and draw them back in. Oh, I'm nothing without you. This is part of what they say. I can't live without you. I'm nothing without you. They're like peddling this sort of like 5 of Cups attitude and like this poor me, trying to get that sympathy, trying to draw somebody in with sympathy, because this person is super empathetic. Like that's what I said, like they're super kind. They are a generous person. Like they would give you the shirt off your back. If you're having a rough day, they will hear all about it. They'll give you a big hug. They're a shoulder to cry on. Oh, this person has wonderful, soft energy. And this person completely took advantage of it. They're trying to wear them down. This abuser is trying to wear them down by constantly contacting them, feeding them these lines of crap, hoping to wear them down over time into coming back. That 6 of Cups is about the past. It's not just a blast from the past, which is talking about this person communicating and not leaving. And I do believe this Queen of Cups is speaking to the person who's healing, not leaving this Queen of Cups alone. But it's also speaking to not repeating the mistakes of the past, because I do feel like this abuse would happen at times and this Queen of Cups would say, I can't do this anymore, I want to break up. And this peddling crap, this line that this abuser would give her, will come into play. She's heard all of this before. None of this is new to her. None of this is new to her. And it always winds up in the 5 of Wands. Chaos, conflict, the abuse. You know, it's like this cycle, right? When she thinks she's finally had enough and she has to step away, he goes back to being Prince Charming. He goes back to being the nicey to draw back in. And then we have a little honeymoon period. And then we get back to the 5 of Wands reality, because that's who this person is. I feel like she's made up her mind though. She's not going back. This still pulls at her heart. And it upsets her. That's the biggest thing. It upsets her when this person gets a hold of her. But I do see in Judgment that she's found a level of clarity as to what this person is all about and their true nature. And I do not feel like she is entertaining going back. This Strength card, she is finding her empowerment. She's finding her inner strength. And then I see the word family. again in my mind, and I get pulled back to like some of the cards in the past. They're family. She's got this support system now, so she's not feeling alone, and she's not easy to manipulate. She's like, go gain strength from her family, emotional strength from her family. This person, she actually might be an empath, because I feel like she's very emotionally in tune with other people too. So that's why she feels, I feel like she's felt pity for him in the past, and that's why she stuck around. When he puts on this show, it sort of like pulls on those heartstrings, and she is so giving, she is so generous, she is always sort of, she's feeling other people's emotions. Like, it really gets to her, and she wants to help and do what she can to help. And this is what's kept her in the past. So being able to go to where her family is, being able to draw strength from them, because they're like, this is crap, you know, this is crap, we got your back, you're safe with us. She actually absorbs that energy, and it gives her strength to block this person again, to say no, to keep moving forward. Yeah, her family, there it is, her parents. Her parents give her the strength to be able to keep from going back to this person, to keep from sort of feeling that pity. They help her to keep things in balance, keep things in perspective. Oh, yeah. And for her, this Two of Wands is about sort of choosing a path. Which path does she want to choose? What is going to get her her Nine of Cups? What does her Nine of Cups mean to her? It's all about wish fulfillment. It's about happiness, abundance. What does that mean to her, and what path is going to get her that? She's responsible for turning her own wheel of fortune and needs to be true to herself. And that's where she's going to find her victory, in choosing her path. It's like a relationship with this person, recognizing that it's round and round in circles is never going to get you the Nine of Cups you truly want. Because this person wants inner peace. They want happiness. They want harmony. This queen, this is what she's all about. This is what she offers to others. And it's what she would like in return. It is not what this abuser offers. Not at all. Not at all. This person is not capable of giving that kind of balance and harmony, and she will never find it with them. Being able to recognize that will help her to make her choices, to turn her wheel of fortune, to move in a way that gives her her Nine of Cups. Oh yeah, he keeps feeding her a line. In the Hierophant, I actually see the word marriage. I don't know if this is something he toyed with her in the past. Like, I want to marry you, but never made the commitment official. And this is part of what he's using to try and pry her back in. In this Four of Cups, though, I see like blocking. I see like blocking whatever offering he's bringing, blocking whatever manipulation he's trying to bring. And I do feel like he's trying to promise something that she wants, something that he thinks she's going to bite on, to try and lure her back in. And these are two different sides of her here. We have this beautiful side, this Pentacles, which is about that generosity and that giving, that nurturing. These are very much a part of her and who she is as a person. And we have this Queen of Swords, and Swords is about your analytical side. It's that logical side. These are the sides of her that are sort of, I don't even know that they're fighting it out, but they are conflicted at times, right? Because I do feel like part of this crap that he peddles still does pull on her heartstrings. And it is because she is more sensitive to that. I feel like she's probably an empath. And so it sort of pulls on her heart to see people hurting. His hurting is fake, though. His hurting is fake, and it's for himself. And I feel like her Queen of Swords side knows that. And that is part of what's keeping her too from sort of giving in to wanting to be nurturing and wanting to be caring to this person. It's like, remember what happened in the past. These are crocodile tears. This person doesn't mean what they say they mean. Like, it's all smoke and mirrors. This person is selfish and trying to gain control of you again. I feel like her Queen of Swords side is extremely strong. I don't know that it always was, because she is sort of led with like her empathy for others, her caring, her nurturing, her kindness, which is part of what makes her an absolutely beautiful person. I feel like within all of this happening, this is actually growing her Queen of Swords side. It's allowing that side to sort of be exercised more and to get stronger. This is part of strengthening her for the future. It's part of her evolution. It's part of her growth. It's very unfortunate that this is the way that it came about. But I do feel like this is part of the skills that she is gaining from this situation. Sort of learning to look with a more critical eye so that people don't take advantage of her beautiful nature. Like I said, he's still picking at her though. He hasn't gone nowhere. He's still bothering her. And I do feel like being near her family is a huge part of her keeping balance. We do have ignite your passion here. In this garnet card, I see that there is something here that she needs to embrace. So some sort of a talent, some sort of a passion, and something, whether this is like art, music, whatever this is going to help her to heal, and it's going to help her to build her self-esteem as well, which is something that got absolutely knocked down by this abuser. Whatever this thing is to her, that is a passion, that is something she feels driven to do, that feeds her soul and helps her to build that self-esteem. This is something she needs to start investigating. It's something she needs to start spending time on and putting effort into. It will help with her healing process. It will help with sort of bringing focus to something positive and taking her mind off whatever this is that's negative. Like I can feel, because I am an empath, I can feel emotions and energies. I feel like self-esteem building. This is what I feel when I look at this card, and I feel like this is what's going to do it for her. As she starts moving forward, as she starts nurturing whatever this gift is that she has, this thing that she loves, as she's going to gain this stronger sense of self. And now he's pulling at her heartstrings when he does this. I feel like when she is able to embrace this passion and put more time and effort into it, I feel like a text is going to pop up on her phone of him, you know, laying it on thick, and I can't live without you, and I've changed. I feel like she's going to have to look at it and be like, huh, and just turn her phone off and put it away. I don't feel like she can do that right now. I feel like now there might even be tears when she sees it. But whatever this is that's going to help her to build her self-esteem and build herself back up, I feel like it's going to give her the strength to definitely turn off any emotion connected with this person, to be able to sever those ties once and for all, and to be able to focus on her growth and her strength. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read. If you did, if you found value in it, if it resonated, please hit that like, that subscribe, and I love hearing your comments, so feel free. Alright, take care.